welcome to Zumba with Glyn video log, this week's video log. The first subject we're going to look at is the Age UK Teesside charity event which we've been talking about. The event details can be found in the information below, and it's taking place in the northeast of England, Billingham, High Grange Community Centre, which is Casson Way. If you want to come along to the event starts at 11 o'clock, so get there early. We'll be there from about 10:30. And at 11 o'clock the Zumba Gold event will be taking place. That will run until 12 o'clock, at which time the Zumba Fitness event will then take place. The cost of the event is £7 for one class or £10 for both classes. Come along, and obviously the theme of it is Dance Through Time, so we're going to have songs throughout the years. So if you want to come along and you want to come in fancy dress, make sure that the fancy dress that you come along in is obviously suitable for dancing, but feel free to dress up in whichever area you want, or to just come as you are, prepared to dance and enjoy yourself. On that theme, this week's Wednesday video will be Do You Love Me, which is from the movie Dirty Dancing. That takes us on to the question that we had for last week. So the question for last week was, what songs do you like within movies? So we've had quite a few responses for that, and some of them responses, I'm going to play some clips from some of the songs that people suggested from movies they like now. Hope you like listening to them songs, hope they brought back some memories for you, and hope you like the movies. And feel free to send your own suggestions in for movies that you like, and again we'll include them. Okay, so the next thing that I want to talk about is the CVFM, that's Community Volunteer FM Radio, which is in Middlesbrough, the interview that took place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play you now that interview, and then we'll come back after you've listened to the interview itself. And big thank you to Ellie for that.
I've got one more outside piece to bring you, and I went up to the Age UK office and I spoke with Glyn, who is, he does Zumba, but he does Zumba in a really fun way, and he's got his own story, which, well, I'll let Glyn tell you. And there's an event coming up, Zumba Through the Ages, and it's music from the 1930s up to modern day. And it's all about, you know, it's all about getting out and getting moving and stuff. And it's a bit of a fundraiser for Age UK Teesside as well, who do amazing work in the area. Befriending services, all sorts of things going on. Check them out, ageukteesside.org.uk. Anyway, here's our piece with Glyn from the world of Zumba. Are you ready? Are you ready to move and groove? Let's go. Right, I'm in the Age UK offices today and I'm with Glyn Stinchcombe. You're a Zumba man, Glyn?
Zumba instructor, that's me, yeah.
Zumba, yeah, sorry, is that a wrong name to call a Zumba instructor, a Zumba man?
Not really, I'm a man, I'm a Zumba instructor, so...
Bless ya. It's mainly sort of like because I've got some friends in East Cleveland who used to run a Zumba class, and they always used to say, oh, come over, and I think, I'm not going there because it's too energetic. Do you know what I mean? Does it have to be that energetic?
It depends which class you go to and what you want to put into it. It's aimed at all ages, it's aimed at all abilities.
Yeah.
So it's about finding a class, an instructor, a type that's right for you.
Nice one. Now why I wanted to have a chat with you for the show is because I see that you're doing the Zumba-thon for Age UK Teesside.
Yes, it's always a Zumba, yes. First hour is Zumba Gold and the second hour Zumba Fitness.
Now the old, it says 1930s through to now, is it?
That's right, that's what
it says. Yeah. So what type of night? I can say I'm a massive Al Bowley fan. The very thought of you. Have we got that type of stuff?
We're in the process of going through various different types of music styles. So some is current music with styles of music from the 30s and 40s.
Get you. Andrew's sisters will be in there though, won't they?
Unlikely.
But no, anyway. Okay. Alright, Sam. So this Zumba-thon, when is it?
It's on the 17th of March. 11 till 1 is the event itself. It's at High Grange Community Centre in Birmingham.
And this is a fundraiser for Age UK Teesside, isn't it?
That's right, yeah.
Now when I was speaking to Laura yesterday about the event and I seen some of your videos, busted a few moves, I thought, something, I could do that. So I'm coming. I'm going to be stood at the back though doing it because if I get the moves wrong, then I won't have people laughing at me. But it's fair to say that it is accessible for all ages, isn't it?
It is. Zumba themselves have got a whole range of different styles. A lot of people think that Zumba is just Zumba fitness, of what people kind of originally know, but there's Zumba Kids, Zumba Gold, which is for people who are less able, getting older, etc. So they do a range.
How long have you been doing Zumba, Glyn?
This is just the start of my 5th year of classes. 5th
year? Wow. What makes somebody get into this? Well, what made you get into it? Can I be nosy?
Yeah, of course you can.
Bless you.
I was working at Darton College at the time, and basically I was looking to move on to another challenge. When I kind of left that, my daughter was getting married, so I decided that it was as good a point as any to try and get fit. So I tried a whole range of different kind of types of fitness. As I was doing that process, I kind of injured myself doing Insanity.
I've heard about that. Were you doing? Oh, wow.
So as a result, I was like the godfather at my daughter's wedding. So when I recovered, I decided it had to be something that was fun.
Yes.
And the only fitness one that was there that said fun was Zumba.
Yeah.
So that's why I ended up doing Zumba. I'd never actually been to a Zumba class when I went away to become an instructor. Because I kind of thought, well, if I became an instructor, then it would be more motivational for me to continue.
Well, 5 years down the road, you're still doing it.
Yeah, I love it. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Are you glad you started doing it?
Yeah, I've got no regrets at all. I'm 4 stone lighter than I was when I first started. So
that is a journey in itself, isn't it? I mean, I do the Ulster and Wells stuff, and I lost about 3 stone, but I found running upstairs and stuff. Now I'm not out of breath anymore and stuff like that. So I imagine seeing the difference. But when you started training to be a Zumba instructor when you were 4 stone heavier as well.
I was, yeah. And in fact, it's quite strange because just before Christmas, I've been having some medical treatments in relation to diabetes. So we're doing various tests, and they picked up a test that was done 4 years ago, which for some reason they never acted on. 4 years ago, I did have diabetes, but now still classed as diabetic.
Yeah.
But it's managed by diet and there's no.
Nice one. So lifestyle
and
improvements, yeah, no, that's brilliant. So that's quite inspirational, that, you know. There's a lot of people, I've got friends who've had diabetes and they've had to get like operations, tummy staples, all sorts of stuff, you know what I mean, to be able to tackle it sort of thing. And they could have just went to your Zumba class.
This is it.
Are you busy with the Zumba, Glyn?
Yeah, I do classes every day. So
yeah. If someone wants to catch your classes, where do they catch you? Do they just listen for the music?
Well,
and move to the samba beat?
Well, they can do. That's one way. Obviously, I'm on social media. There's a lot of different things on YouTube, Facebook.
So if someone wants to find you on social media, what do they search for?
Depending on what social media they use, Facebook's quite a common one. So Facebook, you can just type in Zumba with Glyn,
yes.
And you'll find a page, Facebook page which is it's fun, it's fitness, it's Zumba with Glyn, and you'll find a group which is Zumba with Glyn. You can go onto the website, which is obviously provided by Zumba, which is glins.zumba.com, or alternatively. I've just started, if you want to look at some different kind of styles and different videos of routines, etc. I started about October, November last year with a YouTube channel. On YouTube, the actual channel is called GIS Promotions, and if you put GIS Promotions, ensuring you get the S on the end, it will come up with a logo which says ZIN, which is Zumba Instructor Network, and that's my channel.
See.
But alternatively now, because I've got so many videos that are uploaded, you can just go to YouTube and put Zumba with Glyn and one of the videos will come up.
You know what I can see? Cause I can see around corners, me, you know. Remember years ago you get like Jane Fonda workout CDs and stuff like that. How about one of those?
Well,
Zumba with Glyn workout CDs.
Well, we could do something like that.
You know, it could be a thing, you know. It could be. You could split the profits with Age UK Teesside and we'll get marketed out.
And you and Laura could be the guest.
Me and Laura could be the guest participants, can't we? No, well, yeah, I'll get some people to be guest participants. But anyway, yeah. So I think it's absolutely brilliant what you're doing. I think it's absolutely brilliant, you know, like sharing part of your story with us. Because there's a lot of people who are in a position and they think they can't do this, can't do that. And it's a proper can-do attitude, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nice one. Are you looking forward to the Age UK thing?
Yes, I am. I just, for me, it's really kind of, whenever I do Zumba classes, it's really about bringing fun and joy to people's lives.
Yeah.
And so when you've got an event like that and you're bringing people together, it's fantastic because it's more than just a Zumba class, it's building friendships.
It's massive, because you know at over 50s, isolation is a massive thing. And bringing people out of the houses to do something like this and make a few friends, it can be life-changing for people in a positive sense.
I think, yes, it can be, and I think one of the other things which certainly a lot of the people like is the fact that the classes are open to everybody. So
yes.
You've sometimes got, you know, children who are 14 and 15 and they're there with people who are like in the 50s and 60s. You know, one particular class last year we had basically a mother, daughter and her daughter. So we had 3 generations in one class, which is fantastic.
Great stuff. Well look, I'm coming along to the Zumbathon, so when I come along I might bring my microphone and maybe get a few interviews from people and see if they're out of breath at the end of it.
Well, the one thing for sure is if we've done at least one song, then I'll probably be out of breath.
I won't be doing the 2 hours. I'll be doing the 30s, 40s, 50s. Once it gets past the 70s, I get lost.
Well,
you know what I mean?
There'll be a mix of different songs.
Nice one. Well, look, thank you very much, Glyn. I really appreciate you taking. You've done a class this morning, haven't you?
Yes, I've done a class this morning.
Oh, you've got more on this afternoon?
Another 2 tonight.
I swear. I thought I worked hard. But pick us a song, not a Zumba song, pick us a song that you like, so I'm going to play a song for you on the show after this interview.
Well, at the moment, I think one of the ones that I suppose that everybody loves is Rewrite the Stars.
Who's that by?
Rewrite the Stars is basically by Zac Efron and Zendaya. It's from The Greatest Showman.
Ah, yes.
And obviously at the moment I do a lot of choreographies now myself, more than I expected I would ever do.
and that's one of the cool downs that I put together, which everybody in the class loves, because being the last song, it's kind of memorable, and we all kind of like sing along with it and enjoy it and that type of thing. So,
well, we'll have people singing away with it on Sunday morning, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Right, thank you very much.
Thanks for your time.
No, thank you. Back to the studio.
Once again, a big thank you for Ellie for obviously conducting that interview with us. And if you have any comments about the interview, feel free to share them. That brings us to this week's question. So, obviously the Age UK Dance Through Time event is going through the decades of music, and it's going through different styles and different genres of music. So what I'd like to know this week is, what is your favourite style of music that you like to listen to? Is it swing? Is it jazz? Is it rock and roll? Is it love songs? Whichever style it is, please, in the comments box below, let us know. And once again, thank you very much. My name's Glyn, and this has been Zumba with Glyn's video blog. Thank you, see you next week.